All right, Patriots fans, let's dive into everything happening in Foxborough right now, because there is no shortage of news, excitement, and moves that are shaping the season for the New England Patriots. The team has been on a roll, and with the way they've been executing on both sides of the ball, it is easy to see why the energy around the franchise is high. We've got a mix of veteran stability, young talent stepping up, and strategic maneuvers from the front office that are showing just how committed this organization is to building a winning culture under Mike Vrabel. Starting with the quarterback position, Drake May continues to astonish fans and analysts alike. His development this season has been nothing short of remarkable, and the way he has adapted to Josh McDaniels' offensive system has made him one of the most efficient passers in the league. May's ability to read defenses, make quick decisions, and deliver the football accurately under pressure has turned what was once a question mark into a real strength for the Patriots. He is not only leading the offense with poise, but he is also setting the tone for what is quickly becoming one of the more dynamic attacks in the NFL. Every week, he seems to find ways to surpass expectations, not only with his arm talent, but also with his mobility, creating opportunities that keep defenses guessing and forcing opponents to adjust on the fly. This growth from May has a ripple effect across the team because it allows other players to shine. Receivers are getting open and making plays, running backs are finding gaps, and the offensive line is getting a chance to execute cleanly because the quarterback's presence is consistent and commanding. It is not just about the stat lines either. It is the way May has instilled confidence in the locker room. His teammates know that when the game is on the line, they can rely on him to make smart decisions, execute the play, and keep the team moving forward. That trust has translated into a cohesive unit that is playing with belief and energy every single week. On the defensive side, the Patriots have made moves that speak volumes about how Mike Vrabel is shaping the culture and identity of this team. Extending Marcus Jones, the cornerback and electro punt returner, was a clear signal that the Patriots value game-changing playmakers who can flip momentum in an instant. Jones' ability to impact games both on defense and special teams has already proven crucial, and locking him in for 3 more years ensures that the Patriots retain a core piece of their defensive strategy. Beyond the extensions, there were significant roster adjustments that highlight the front office's commitment to precision and long-term planning. Kyle Duggar, a safety who has been with the team for several years, was traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers in a move that raised eyebrows initially, but makes sense when you look at the bigger picture. The Patriots received a higher draft pick in return, effectively moving up in the draft while also freeing up roster flexibility. Duggar's departure was tied to the Steelers' need at safety, giving him a chance to continue as a starter while allowing New England to redirect resources. Keion White, another player who had immense talent but struggled to fit the Patriots scheme, was moved to the San Francisco 49ers for a similar draft exchange. The Patriots switched from a 4-3 defense to a more traditional 3-4 base required specific skill sets, and White's strengths didn't quite align with the system. These moves, while difficult for fans attached to familiar faces, demonstrate a clear strategy from Mike Vrabel and the front office. They are shaping a roster where each player fits a precise role and contributes maximally to the team's overall success. Depth has become a major theme for this season, and the safety position exemplifies that. With Duggar gone, players like Jalen Hawkins, who has already made highlight reel plays, and rookie Craig Woodson from Cal stepping up, the Patriots are proving they can rely on younger talent to fill key spots. Del Pettis now serves as the third safety, providing versatility and special teams value, while Richie Grant remains in development on the practice squad. There are also whispers about the Patriots potentially targeting other safeties through trades or free agency, showing that the team is proactive in addressing gaps and adding talent where needed. The edge rusher position is another area under scrutiny. With the signing of Truman Jones off the practice squad, one of Mike Vrabel's favorites is no longer available, creating a need for a prototypical outside linebacker who can thrive in the 3-4 system. The front office is actively looking to strengthen that spot, understanding how crucial pressure on the quarterback is in maintaining a top-tier defense. Speaking of defense, the Patriots continue to excel in limiting opposing running games, holding many teams to around 50 yards per game on the ground. This defensive discipline, combined with strategic pass rushes, creates a foundation for success against both the run and the pass. When Atlanta Falcons come to Foxborough, it will be another test for this unit. The Falcons have invested heavily in defensive ends, aiming to create pressure and disrupt the quarterback. But with the Patriots' disciplined offensive execution led by Drake Maye, it will be a challenge for Atlanta to impose their will. Maye's mobility will play a key role here, as the Falcons' defensive pressure may force him to extend plays with his legs, opening opportunities for big passing plays. On the ground, the Patriots have been developing a balanced rushing attack. Rondre Stevenson has shown glimpses of hard-nosed running, and Tvon Henderson has been effective when given carries, adding a dynamic element to the offense that keeps defenses honest. The synergy between passing and rushing is becoming increasingly important as the team navigates a challenging schedule, which includes games against the Falcons, Buccaneers, Jets, Bengals, Giants, Bills, Ravens, and Dolphins. Each matchup presents unique obstacles, but the Patriots' adaptability, coupled with Maye's exceptional performance, gives them a real chance to not only compete but thrive. Beyond individual performances, what is most impressive is the culture Mike Vrabel has instilled. Every roster decision, every trade, and every strategic adjustment is tied to a vision of a cohesive, disciplined, and competitive team. Players understand their roles, buy into the system, and execute with precision. The moves in the draft, roster swaps, and strategic extensions all point to a front office and coaching staff aligned in their goal to make the New England Patriots a force to be reckoned with, both now and in the future. In short, the Patriots are balancing veteran leadership with emerging talent, offensive innovation with defensive solidity, and front office strategy with in-game execution, creating a team that is competitive, adaptable, and poised to make a serious push toward the playoffs this season. Looking ahead to the upcoming matchup against the Atlanta Falcons, the stakes are high, and the Patriots are entering this game with a lot of momentum and confidence. The Falcons may have struggled in recent weeks, particularly against the Dolphins, but that doesn't mean they are an easy opponent. They have first-round talent on their defensive line, and when healthy, their defensive backs and linebacker core can create chaos for opposing quarterbacks. For Drake Maye, this will be another opportunity to show why he has quickly become one of the most talked-about players in the league. His ability to read defensive schemes, make quick decisions, and deliver pinpoint passes will be tested, especially against a team that has invested heavily in pressuring the quarterback. But the Patriots have shown all season that they can adapt. With Maye's mobility, he can extend plays when the pocket breaks down, turning potential negative plays into positive yardage and keeping drives alive. This dual-threat capability makes him incredibly difficult to defend, and it will be fascinating to see how the Falcons attempt to counteract it. On the running side of the ball, the Patriots have been building depth and consistency. Rondre Stevenson has been grinding hard, showing that he can handle a heavy workload while still making explosive plays when opportunities arise. Tvon Henderson has added a complementary dynamic, and together they create a rushing attack that forces defenses to respect both the ground and passing game. That balance is critical when facing a Falcons defense that can bring pressure up front, because it prevents the defense from overcommitting to stopping the pass. The offensive line has also done an impressive job, giving Maye the time he needs to survey the field and execute his reads. Their ability to adjust on the fly and communicate effectively has allowed the Patriots to maintain rhythm and tempo, which is essential against a team like Atlanta that can generate sudden bursts of pressure. On the defensive side, the Patriots will be leaning on their disciplined approach to contain the Falcons' running game and apply pressure to their quarterback. Limiting Jan Robinson and other dynamic running backs to minimal yardage is part of a strategy that forces the Falcons to become one-dimensional, which in turn opens up opportunities for interceptions and tackles for loss. The front seven will need to execute their assignments with precision, maintaining gap integrity while still finding ways to disrupt the backfield and pressure the passer. Meanwhile, the secondary will need to stay tight on receivers, closing down routes quickly and supporting the front seven with coverage that limits explosive plays. The coaching staff has done an excellent job preparing the team for these challenges, ensuring that each player knows their assignment and can react instinctively to in-game adjustments. Special teams will also play a pivotal role, particularly in terms of field position and momentum shifts. Marcus Jones continues to be a game-changer with his ability to return punts and kickoffs for significant yardage, and his presence on the field forces opposing coaches to think twice about starting field position and risk-taking. Every facet of the team's preparation comes together in these moments, where execution, discipline, and athleticism intersect to create opportunities for success. Beyond the X's and O's, what stands out this season is the culture Mike Vrabel has established. Players understand that every play matters, and that consistency in effort and focus is non-negotiable. This mindset is evident in how the roster has been managed, how trades have been executed, and how young players are developing alongside veterans. It creates an environment where accountability is shared and performance is rewarded, which in turn raises the overall level of play week after week. As the season progresses, the Patriots are positioning themselves to take advantage of every opportunity, whether that comes in the form of securing home field advantage, earning a first-round bye, or gaining momentum for the playoffs. The strategy is multi-layered. Develop a resilient, adaptable offense led by a rising quarterback. Maintain a disciplined, aggressive defense capable of limiting both the run and pass, and create roster flexibility that allows for strategic moves as the season unfolds. All of this is underpinned by a front office and coaching staff that is aligned in vision and execution, which is why the Patriots are being talked about as a serious contender. In terms of matchups, the Falcons' defensive strategy will be interesting to watch. They have talented edge rushers and have invested in stopping the run, but the Patriots' offense has a mix of schemes designed to exploit mismatches, whether through quick passes, play action, or the occasional deep shot. The adaptability of Drake, MAYE, and his chemistry with his receiving core means that the Patriots can attack in multiple ways, keeping the Falcons guessing and unable to fully commit to any single defensive approach. On defense, the Patriots will need to be vigilant in containing big plays, particularly through the air. Atlanta has playmakers who can change a game in a single possession, and the Patriots' defensive backfield will need to communicate effectively, maintain coverage discipline, and support the front seven with timely rotations and pressure. Special attention will be paid to limiting explosive passing plays, disrupting the timing between quarterback and receivers, and forcing the Falcons into predictable down-and-distance situations that the Patriots can exploit. The coaching staff has also been preparing contingency plans for injuries and unforeseen situations, ensuring that backups and younger players are ready to step in without a drop-off in performance. This level of preparedness reflects a team that is serious about competing at the highest level and demonstrates why the Patriots continue to be a threat week after week. The upcoming game will also be a test of endurance, focus, and execution under pressure. Atlanta will come into Foxborough looking to rebound and assert their presence, but the Patriots have shown the ability to adjust, adapt, and respond effectively to challenges. Whether it is through methodical drives, explosive plays, or defensive stands, this team has the tools to control the flow of the game and dictate the tempo on both sides of the ball. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers have begun to circulate in the NFL world after Tennessee Titans head coach Mike Vrabel made a comment about North Carolina quarterback Drake May that has fans and analysts buzzing. While Vrabel has long been known for his candid, no-nonsense style, the remark, dropped casually during a press conference, has ignited speculation about the Titans' interest in the young quarterback, as well as broader questions about May's standing among NFL scouts. It's always interesting to see talent like that, Vrabel reportedly said, pausing with a smirk before moving on to another topic. While some dismissed it as an offhand compliment, insiders suggest there's more beneath the surface. For months, Drake May has been under the microscope as one of college football's most promising signal callers, and Vrabel's words seem to hint at a subtle recognition of that potential, perhaps even signaling a desire to see May in the pros sooner rather than later. The NFL rumor mill as always, jumped on the comment immediately. Some analysts are suggesting that Vrabel's remark could be part of a strategy to subtly apply pressure on the Titans' front office to explore quarterback options. Others speculate it could be nothing more than a coach acknowledging talent he respects, while inadvertently stirring the media pot. Either way, the reaction has been swift. Social media erupted with fans dissecting every nuance of Vrabel's words, with hashtags like #MAYWatch and #VrabelComment trending within hours. Former players and draft experts weighed in, noting that Vrabel's reputation for straight talk makes it difficult to determine whether he's being serious or playful. When Vrabel speaks, you pay attention, one anonymous source said. He doesn't say much that isn't calculated, even if it's just to test the waters. Meanwhile, scouts quietly monitoring MAYE's development are reportedly keeping a closer eye on his workouts and interviews, wondering if there's more to the Titans' connection than meets the eye. Of course, MAYE himself has remained tight-lipped, maintaining his focus on the upcoming season and avoiding the swirl of speculation. But in a league where a single comment can spark months of trade rumors and draft chatter, Vrabel's seemingly casual words have set off a frenzy. Whether it's the start of a genuine recruitment strategy or just a fleeting quip, the buzz surrounding Drake MAYE has only intensified, and fans are eager to see how this story unfolds. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.